Yo, 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 Big Kiss back up in here. I know y'all probably heard of that situation that happened out in Texas with the guy Austin Metcalf and Carmelo Anthony. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, he had passed due to some injuries. He had, you can't say stuff on YouTube, so I'm trying to censor myself. But we just gonna get into this family video. The family gonna break it down because in the first 2 minutes you can't say a lot of stuff on YouTube, so we just gonna get into it. Yeah, y'all know I'm like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
Family feuds. Some staff at Memorial High School in Frisco will remember a student to death at a track meet.
The victim's father says his son died in the arms of his twin brother.
He was going to turn out to be a great individual and impact this world with positivity. Track. He was doing everything right. I was so proud. And his brother was holding him, trying to hold the blood in, and he passed. My son watched his brother die in his arms.
It's unclear how Anthony got the knife into the meat or what exactly led up to the fight. Anthony is now facing first-degree murder charges, and Jeff Metcalf
It was the best weekend ever.
is only left with memories.
I was able to watch and be blessed so much. But having both my sons are amazing.
So I seen this a couple days ago, probably about 2-3 days ago, and it was trending on Twitter. And there was a lot of people saying, like, where's the outrage? Where's the outrage? Another person had tweeted, there is no outrage because they captured the guy in less than 24 hours. So justice was already served the same day that it happened or the next day that it happened. That's why there's no outrage. Second, I see a lot of white people tweeting out books, how black people don't have no heart, and it was an old book, these type of books that they share amongst themselves that they only have, and they got old books saying like we're incapable of loving, we're incapable of caring, we're like we animals and all of that stuff. But I'm just want to say that stuff isn't true, and whoever posted those type of books, and if you have those type of books, listen, that stuff is not true. Stop brainwashing yourself with these old tales of how we are, because it's not true. You know what I'm saying? Just because this situation happened, you know what I mean? These are people that are trying to incite some type of riot or race war or something like that. You know what I mean? Do not feed into this stuff, y'all. Let's get it.
When Jeff Metcalf was diagnosed with cancer 9 years ago, his boys were his strength. Now cancer-free, it's his faith that's keeping him strong.
And when I kissed his forehead today, as his body was cold, I ran my fingers through his hair. I told him it's not goodbye. It's see you later. I'll join you at some point too, son. You just beat me to this place.
I feel like if I was talking to my grandmother about this situation, may she rest in peace, she'd quote, "That boy done lost his everlasting mind." Looking back at my experience in high school, it's a time when most of us feel like we grown, but in actuality, we not. If you play...
Oh yeah, that's what somebody said. They said, yeah, if it was the other way around, it would have been George Floyd all over again. It would have been blacks begging for money and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, there's a lot of people online that's not people, and it's computers and it's bots. But I will say this, there's a lot of people who really think like that. They really destroy in their mind. You know what I'm saying? But just think of the situation. Remember where there was a boy who went up into a church and deleted like 12 people. The police after that took him to Burger King right after it. On his way going to jail, took him to Burger King to get him a Happy Meal, burger, fry, and all of that stuff.
Sports and you was the star. 9 times out of 10, you was the man in high school. In fact, most of us know this already. In high school, you got this thing called popularity. Now, I'll let you guys let me know how you feel about popularity. But what comes with that is habits at a very early age. For the ones that was popular, it seems it comes with a sense of entitlement that can, believe it or not, turn into a negative in your life later on down the line. And not all, but for some of the ones who was quote-unquote not popular, they can develop habits like jealousy and envy. And we all know, if that's not rectified at a very early age, that can hinder you from success later on down the line as well. And in this story, you got some people coming out saying this is a clear sign of jealousy, envy. But on the other hand, you have some people who say This was a young kid who lost his life after feeling entitled. Now, I'm not here to let you guys know how I feel, but I am here to present the facts and see what you guys believe this was at the conclusion. So before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Fam, today we talk about two high school students. Both play football. In fact, they both play the same position, a linebacker. But one stand out more than the other. One of the students have D2 offers, which is still great. Look at people like Uncle Shannon Sharp, who went to Savannah State, which is a D2 college, but now is an NFL Hall of Famer. But the other have a little more upside. He's the MVP on his team and captain. In fact, he have D1 offers, with the chance to reach new heights he can only dream of. But after a nice day on the first week of April, at just 17 years old, both teenagers' lives would be cut short over a seat. Fam, today we go to Frisco, Texas, where a high school student is facing murder after Frisco police say he fatally stabbed the student during a confrontation at a high school track meet. The incident took place April 2nd, 2025 on Wednesday at Klled Stadium at around 10 a.m. The victim was identified as Austin Metcalf. He had a twin brother and he was considered the oldest by 4 minutes. Austin
was the one who lost his life, unfortunately.
Was a junior at Memorial High School in Frisco, Texas. He was a linebacker for the football team. He was recently named MVP. He had a part-time job at Halo's Pizzeria. On the second day of April in 2025, Austin and his twin brother, Hunter Metcalf, decided to support the high school track team, which was at the stadium about 30 miles north of Dallas. Now, when the twins got to the stadium, they was looking for a tent that was meant for all high school students that went to Memorial High School. Now, when they got there, they noticed a kid who go by the name of Carmelo Anthony with the K sitting in the section. But he didn't go to Memorial High School. Carmelo went to Frisco Centennial High School. And according to Carmelo Anthony X account, he have a handful of scholarships from D2 schools. Now, as Carmelo was sitting under the tent that was intended for Memorial High School, he was approached by the twins, when Austin Metcalf allegedly told Carmelo to get up out of his seat. But according to Hunter, who was Austin's twin brother, Carmelo allegedly responded, quoting, "Touch me and see what happened," end quote. But here's where things get tricky, fam. According to Hunter, his twin brother Austin had grabbed Carmelo's book bag, and shortly after, Carmelo had stabbed him. But according to Carmelo, Austin put his hands on him, then he stabbed him. Now, unfortunately, after, Austin had lost his life in the hands of his twin brother after being transported to a local hospital. May he rest in peace and love and condolences to his family. Now, at the time, Carmelo had left the knife on the scene and tried to run away, but he was apprehended shortly after and confessing, not allegedly, I stabbed him, but it was self-defense.
The kid was mad. My son is not here anymore, and I don't understand it.
Just tell me about what happened today.
I don't know. I got a phone call from Hunter.
So you got to think, there's twins approaching the young brother, telling him to get up or whatever the situation is. And there's people saying that they alleged stomped his phone, took his phone, grabbed his book bag, touched him, put their hands on, and all that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see nobody just throwing their life away like this. I just don't see nobody. Hey, twins right there. Nah, I don't see that. Something had to happen. And we all seen bullies in school before. We know what this looked like. And I'm not saying that this the situation, but we know what this looked like. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and refreshing what it used to be like back in high school, how people used to do, how certain people think. I don't care how respectful you is. Check this out. Now, this ain't the same situation. I just want y'all to peep the spirit behind certain people. I want y'all to see who's respectful and who's trying to take it there. You see the spirit behind people. You know what I'm saying? You can see, check it out.
Hey, you're a very personal guy, too.
Thank you,
I can
bro.
tell, talking to you right now, and you're a good dude.
Thank you, bro.
And, you're going to be...
So the cameraman's looking at this brother right here, right? This guy's giving this brother his props and all that. They're behind a tailgate. They're watching the TV or whatever. Watch this.
A little more to the right. See the TV at least.
So somebody came over and said, could you move over to the right? Telling the cameraman, could you move over to the right so I can see the TV, please? Which there's nothing wrong with that. But just check out the energy. Check it out.
Yeah, this is our tailgate, so move over to the right so I can see the fucking TV.
This is our tailgate, so move over to the right so I can see the effing TV. Cursed at him. Now he getting disrespectful. Didn't give the people a chance to move over to the right. Let me get a chance. Oh, I bet. Yo, my fault. I'm about to move over. No, move over to the right so I can see the fucking TV. That's that type of spirit you got to watch out for, y'all. That's that spirit you got to watch out for. Because, you know, you got respectable people and you got disrespectful people.
Oh, shit. Hey, bro, you don't got to talk to him like that, bro. He didn't.
He got a beer in his hand. He's acting like he's not disrespectful, but he is.
I'm just saying, maybe. Hey, can you just move, bro? Please. No, hey, bro, it's okay. Just move. He doesn't mean like it's okay, move, but I don't mean to be a but I know, but you have to talk to him like that. No, I'm saying this is my guy, though, bro. Like, no, bro. You cursed at him and stuff, bro.
He said, I don't mean to be a about it. You are. I just want y'all to peep this spirit. This spirit just don't end here. This type of spirit is in a lot of people. They harboring a lot of hatred towards certain people. And I want y'all to be careful. Y'all got to be safe out there. Everybody's not cool with you.
Hey, we're good. All you had to say was, hey, bro, can you please move? This is respect, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, no. He don't mean it like that. Is he drunk? I don't know, but maybe. I just don't like disrespect, bro. He can talk to me like that. Don't talk to him like that. He's just doing his job. Hey, we're good. Hey, let's just respect each other, bro. For sure. I'm not trying to be. No, yeah. You cussed at him, bro. Bro, he's in the fucking way of the TV. Is my tailgate. I can see.
So now he's cursing at him. He's in the way of the TV, and this my effing tailgate. So that's not really the problem. He's telling them, but you're cursing. Why are you cursing? Why you can't just say, okay, all right, let us see the TV or whatever and allow us to move over? Why are you turning up for? He's turning up because there's some guys behind him. They got the same mindset. Check it out.
He didn't have to cuss at him, though, bro. He's not a child, bro. Whoa, what's the problem?
You see how fast he came over there? What's the problem?
Hey, back up. What's the problem? No, he just cussed him out, bro. And I was like, he said y'all get up. He asked you to get up.
Now he didn't say, oh, he cursed at you. Oh, my bad. You know, I'm gonna go talk to him. Oh, he cursed. Nah, he said no. He asked you to get up.
God damn it. Look. Hey, what's the problem? Is he drunk?
Look, he said, what's your problem? The guy told him he cursed at us. And he didn't have to curse at us.
He's drunk, then it's okay. I'm not. Okay. Yeah, we're good. No, nobody was arguing with him or nothing. He just cursed at him like he was a child. And I was like, hey, bro, you don't disrespect everybody, you know? No, I'm just explaining.
Hey, it's over, buddy. But you just asked him what's the problem. And he's explaining to you. You see how he just cut him off?
Everybody, you know? No, I'm just explaining to you what happened. Okay. I appreciate it. Good. Have a good day. For sure.
This how you know it's not over. This how you know they got something. They holding some type of hatred. Watch this. This how you know. Watch this.
Don't walk over here.
Don't walk over here. Don't walk towards him. And you usually see this type of behavior when they gather together. He got his brother with him. He got his cousin, they all together. And then just start showing off. Yeah, that's when you see that spirit pop out. But when they by themselves, oh, nah, you'll never see that. You'll never see it when they by themselves. Hey, how's it going? Oh, sure. Yeah. You will never see it when they by themselves. Ever. Check it out.
I'm not walking towards home. I'm walking that way.
This is what I be thinking about when I hear situations like this. Now, like I said, this is an unfortunate situation that he lost his life. You got people who wasn't there saying like, yeah, he was jealous of him and, you know, he had a promising career and, you know, this guy had bad grades. You see all this type of stuff on the internet. You know, he was jealous of him and these twin guys, they're angels. Like when people ain't around, you never know how people acting. Check it out.
He was screaming that Austin had been stabbed. I was at work, and so I drove. I work in Grapevine, so I drove up to the hospital straight away. I actually beat the ambulance there.
Now, these are twins that everybody like. That's why the family said this in the beginning. If you don't check that spirit at an early age, you could crash out. You could think that everybody's going to go for your stuff. You could think everybody going to go for your stuff. But some people ain't just going to go for it, man.
Yeah, I saw them have him come out. He was on a lot of machines, and it didn't take long for them to come in to say that he had passed. So
now, me being a black man, the reason why I think like this is because I've been in millions of situations like this. Being around a bunch of white people and they show off. I'm speaking from experience.
Not sure, senseless act of a boy that was in the wrong tent, and my son doing the right thing by telling that boy that he needed to be removed from where he was, and just doesn't make any sense. I mean, that's just because the kid was mad, my son is not here anymore, and I don't understand it.
Tell Tell me about Austin. What do you want people to know about your boy?
Oh, he was the most amazing kid. Oh, so smart. He had college football guys looking at him to play in college. His goal was to play in college. He just wanted to play football. His life was going to the gym and working out and being a leader on his football team.
Now, when you look all over the internet, the black brother, he had the same stuff going on. He was playing football. He was doing all of that too. But you got people on the internet saying that he was no good. He was jealous. He ain't make good grades. He just one of them no good people, right? But the Austin guy, he was incredible, and the other guy was jealous of him. Now, this is the narrative that people are trying to push out there.
Team, and he just had such ambitions and a drive that it's hard to find in a kid. And he's just such a good spirit, and so many kids loved him. And his brother's lost his best friend.
They're twins, right?
Yeah, identical twins. Yeah. They've been like, they are the best of friends. Like, just, this is Hunter. Did you want to talk to him?
Oh, man.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
He's a good kid. We just got a little altercation, and that's really it. But he has a good heart. Everyone knows. Everyone around here knows he's a great kid. He just one mistake from that dude, and just took my brother. He didn't deserve it. He's always on my back. Even if I'm in the wrong, he'll always take my side no matter what.
Even if I'm wrong, he still got my back. Which brothers, that's how brothers get down. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame, but I'm listening. I'm listening.
Even by your side, no matter what, just pass away like that.
Mm-hmm. Your mom told me that you were there.
Yes, ma'am.
If you don't mind, what happened?
There was this kid, before I knew his name now, this kid was sitting under our tent at track. We asked him to move. He started getting aggressive and talking reckless. And my brother stepped in and said, "You need to move." He's like, "Make me move." Austin grabbed his backpack.
So Austin touched him. Austin grabbed his backpack. So what it sounds like is they got there and tried to make somebody move. Now, we seen the situation that I just showed, which that was that guy's tailgate. That was his tailgate. So he was well within his rights to tell him, "Hey, look, scoot over to the side." But he start being aggressive and cursing at him. That show-off spirit. The only reason why I'm showing y'all this is because there's a certain spirit in people that's not good. And then I see these people on Twitter, they posting books from the 1700s talking about, black people are unable to feel feelings. They're unable to love. They're unable to take care of their grandparents. They don't love their families. Now, I went back and read that book. It was a book like from the 1700s that they sharing with each other. Behind the scenes, they sharing with each other that old presidents and all of that done written. They sharing this and talking about us. Saying we unable to love, we don't know how to take care of our family and all that stuff. I'm like, oh, there are certain people that think about us like this. And this is sad. This is evil.
Sorry, my love. Oh my goodness. I saw that he won like linebacker of the year.
For the Frisco Memorial, he was
Second team all district, which he should have been first.
Yeah.
But it's just everyone knows around this area the impacts of what he does for football and what he does for families and friends. Like, he's just a great guy overall to be around, and
hard worker.
Extremely. It's just really hard. It's just really hard to see someone go like that just for like recklessness.
But what would you say about the suspect and what's next?
I don't know anything about him. We have nothing to say.
I've never met this kid until right then. It really was under 30 seconds, this altercation. And it's just.
And to be honest with you, we don't want to give him any recognition or any care, because that's not. We have no desire to have anything to do with that man.
As far as Carmelo, at 17 years old, he was charged with first-degree murder as an adult, with this bond being set at $1 million. But after 2 days, Carmelo's family had went to Facebook to speak up on his behalf. The truth about Carmelo. Let's set the record straight. Enough with the misinformation. Let's talk about facts. 1.
So this is Carmelo Anthony's family stepping up. Like, come on, let's talk about the facts, because there's a lot of lies out here about their son.
It's normal for all students from different schools to gather under another school's tent. Carmelo had friends there. He wasn't trespassing or looking for trouble. Second, the claim that one of the twins had never seen Carmelo before, a blatant lie. 3, no student has the right to remove another student from a school-owned tent. The school owns the tent, not the twins. Right. 4, Carmelo is a track athlete. The twins are not. He wasn't even expecting to see them there. Now here's what they don't want you to know. The twins didn't just ask him to leave. They tried to jump him. Before attacking him, they tried to take his
So come to find out, they said the twins tried to jump him.
belongings, broke his phone, and stomped on it. The twins
Broke his phone and stomped on it.
are known bullies. So ask yourself,
The twins are known bullies.
if two 200-plus attackers came at your child, what would you expect them to do? And yet, despite everything, the media is trying to destroy Carmelo's name. They keep posting a picture of him with an airsoft gun, not even a real firearm, to manipulate the public perception. Why?
So that everybody keep posting a picture with Carmelo Anthony with the airsoft gun that would shoot air paintballs and all that dumb stuff. They're trying to say that he's violent and all of that. Check it out.
He is trying to destroy Carmelo's name. They keep posting a picture of him with an airsoft gun, not even a real firearm, to manipulate the public perception. Why? Because they want to paint him as a criminal instead of a victim. Let's talk about who Carmelo really is. A respectful, well-mannered young man, a 4.0 student with multiple college offers, a kid with 0 criminal history, not even a blemish. A son raised in a loving home by parents who taught him right from wrong. A life was lost, and that is tragic. But what's also tragic is the way the media is twisting the story to fit their own agenda. Carmelo defended himself against violent aggressors. This is not a crime. Do not let the media race bait you. Do not let them manipulate the facts. Justice will prevail. Now fam, that post alone had over 12,000 comments and over 29,000 shares. Which lead me to my last question for you guys. Who right and who wrong? Let me know in the comments. We got 2 young kids whose life has changed forever, with the one losing his life unfortunately. This was the story of a Texas high school football standout student who lost his life trying to take a seat on a bench from a young man who, one thing led to another, had stabbed him, and now looking at life. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments.
Now, I went through all that just so so we could put some facts out there, because it ain't right how they gonna sit up there and, try to add some stuff on, and you could mess around and get somebody the penalty for that. You know what I'm saying? It could be a self-defense case. We all seen these type of spirits that's out there. Oh, there they go. Oh, and they come out, move it, guy, move it. Get out of my face. Get out of my way and all that. I'm not saying that's what they did, but that's shit. Y'all see, this is what it sounds like. This is what it sounds like. It sounds like they try to bully him out of the seat. That's what it sounds like. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'm going to leave a link in the description so y'all can watch it unfiltered and uninterrupted, man. Big Kish signing out. I'm gone, y'all.